with Intention, podcast where we bring you stories from around the globe. Welcome to Rise and Thrive Mornings with Intention. This first episode is deeply personal because before I became a mindset and success coach, before the books, before the travel, there was a girl trying to understand her place in the world. And maybe you can relate. The beginning, a fractured start. See, I lost my biological mother to cancer shortly after I was born. I spent my early years in foster care before being adopted at the age of 3, I believe. In 1993, we moved to Canada. No English at all. New country, new language, new identity. And while I had opportunities, I often felt emotionally fractured inside. Even when I achieved things, playing in all-city orchestras, winning art awards, and other things, there was this still quiet question within me. Who am I really? At 18, meeting my biological family in Poland brought another wave of identity confusion. Two worlds, two stories, two versions of self. From the outside, life looked full. On the inside, there were cracks. The escape that became an awakening. See, travel became my doorway. In the year 2000, a high school trip to Europe ignited something in me even more. Freedom, curiosity, expansion. I built a career in travel and tourism because nothing made me feel more alive than exploring new cultures and landscapes. But travel was never just about geography. It was about perspective. It was about discovering that the world is bigger than our pain. A defining moment came when I joined a humanitarian mission to El Salvador with World Vision Canada in 2005. Building homes, connecting with children, seeing resilience in community with so little material stuff, yet so much spirit. That experience shifted something deep inside me. It reminded me that we are here for more than survival. We are here to contribute. Solo journey and expanding faith. After the World Vision trip, I traveled solo through Central America. There's something powerful about being alone in a foreign country, or countries in this case, with nothing but your intuition and God. You learn to trust, you learn to listen, you learn that you are supported in ways you cannot always see. Travel journeys became some of the richest chapters of my life. Swimming like in Cuba with the dolphins, meeting extraordinary people, even seeing Her Majesty the Queen in person. But here's what I've learned. You can travel the entire world and still have unhealed wounds waiting for you at home. Discovering a new paradigm. In 2006, I read The Secret by Rhonda. It introduced me to the law of attraction. And later, studying the teachings of Bob Proctor, deepening my understanding of how our thoughts shape our reality. For the first time, I realized my external world was reflecting my internal beliefs. If I wanted a different life, I had to become a different version of myself, not by pretending, but by healing. The real turning point. See, the true transformation didn't happen on the beach. It didn't happen on an airplane. It happened when I finally chose to face my own patterns. In 2021, something inside me said, enough. Enough repeating these old beliefs. Enough carrying identities that were never mine. Enough living from wounds instead of wisdom. I began rebuilding from the inside out, letting go of outdated stories, releasing self-doubt, choosing gratitude more than ever, choosing love, and slowly, everything started to shift. My relationships improved, my purpose became clearer, my work started aligning, not because life became perfect, but because I changed. So, why my chapter is called In Alignment with My Purpose in my Midlife Awakening Collaboration Book? Because awakening isn't about age, it's about alignment. It's about moment you realize you are not your past, you are not your conditioning, you are not the labels placed on you, you are not behind in life. Alignment is when your inner world and outer world begin to match. It's when your decisions reflect your values, when your work reflects your heart, when your healing becomes your strength. For years, I searched for meaning through movement, countries, cultures, accomplishments. But true peace came when I aligned with who I truly am and why I am here. And that is the invitation for you, not to become someone else, but return to yourself. I invite you to, if any part of my story resonates with you, if you are standing at your own crossroads, I want to ask you, what would you love? Who would you become if you release the old story? What is your next awakening asking of you? You do not have to navigate it alone. So continue the journey. If you like to go deeper into my full story, including the lessons, the breakdowns, the breakthroughs, you can find in the extended version of my personal chapter of this book on Amazon. I'll also share the links here with you. You can also look at the full collaboration book where my journey is in there alongside with other powerful stories of other beautiful people. Both are now available on Amazon. These books are not just stories, they are invitations. I'll leave you with this. Now I choose love and gratitude. What would you love? This is Rise and Thrive Mornings with Intention. If this episode spoke to you, share it. Subscribe to my channel if you like, and take one intentional step towards your awakening today. And if you'd like to connect more personally, book a free call with me. Your next chapter is waiting. Let's rise. Let's thrive. Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for listening today.